Hello everyone and welcome back to Brotato. I am Duke Silver and today we are going to be checking out the old potato for this Danger 5 run. The old potato has a negative 25% enemy speed, plus 10 harvesting to start, negative 33% map size, so having a smaller map makes this a very interesting character to play. Also negative 10% enemies, so of course you gotta kind of reduce enemies with a reduced map size, otherwise things get a little crazy. But the downside is you get negative 10% speed. And so in this run, we're going to be trying to take advantage of the small size of the map. We're going to be starting with a wrench, which is the wrench is a weapon that spawns a turret that shoots bullets, dealing 80% of your engineering stat. So yeah, we're going to be building into engineering and basically we're just going to try and fill up the map with as many structures as we can, and hopefully the small size of the map means that basically our turrets are going to have kind of an increased area of effectiveness, essentially. But yeah, so let's just get into it. With the wrench and a Danger 5, of course, and here we go. And yeah, you can see the map is noticeably smaller. It says negative 33%, but it almost feels like it's closer to half. But yeah. So yeah, we only start off with one turret, but I mean, one turret is plenty to take down the first wave here. So yeah, the things we're going to be focusing on, of course, are engineering and survival, because you do get swarmed very easily on this hero. Also, luck is going to be a secondary stat that we're going to try and invest in, because being able to find the higher level turrets in the shop is actually going to go a long way to helping us build an army of turrets here that are hopefully going to be able to take out these compressed waves of enemies. And yeah, we already have the 3 wrenches. Of course, I mean we're going to roll for wrenches in the beginning. I think it's generally just correct to be rolling aggressively for weapons for the first couple waves, as I've said before. And we do have a I believe it was a cyber ball locked. So yeah, that's why we're gonna. It's gonna basically kind of just add another sort of random damage effect on the map. So I mean the turrets are kind of attacking things randomly all around the map, and the cyber ball is gonna kind of just add to that. And we're gonna be able to scale that by taking luck, and also kind of benefit from the luck as well. As well, seeing higher level turrets in the shop, as well as seeing more health pickups is going to be very good. All right, take some max HP there, and then we get another wrench, and there's that cyber ball. The cyber ball is every time we kill an enemy, I believe it's every time we kill an enemy, there's a chance of dealing a random amount of damage, or dealing a certain amount of damage based on luck to a random enemy. It's either that or every time we pick up a material. It's that one and Baby Elephant I get confused a fair amount. Ugly Tooth is a great pickup here. Getting that for free is great. I mean, every time we hit an enemy, it's going to lower its speed, and it can stack up to 3 times. It does lower our speed a little bit, but we're already at negative speed, so it's not that big a deal. We're just going to take engineering. I was considering basically taking HP regen over the engineering, but I think taking engineering is fine here. Again, we do need to be able to survive these sort of compressed waves as well, long enough for our turrets to kind of do the work for us. And yeah, these small map, though, with this small map, the elite waves are going to be especially challenging. Also, we have to kind of be moving all around the map just to collect the materials. We've got good wave clear, but again, materials are something that we need to be able to move through and pick up. So we need to have some sort of sustain and a base survivability. Anyways, got a couple upgraded turrets now, which is nice. A couple of elemental turrets, or fire turrets, or whatever you want. Flamethrower turrets, is that right? They kind of hit a bigger area, which is nice. And yeah, our turrets are kind of grouped up on the left side here, which is a little bit awkward. Like, it's nice that we can stay over there, but like we have a hard time kind of breaking into the right side. Fortunately, like, it's still pretty early, so we definitely don't want them to be that grouped up later on in the game. We're finding a few wrenches here, which is very nice. We've got 4 upgraded ones now. And yeah, once we get the turrets up to level, the wrenches up to level 4, they spawn explosive turrets, which is really where we want to be. Shooting things in big, and like having a lot of splash damage from our turrets is going to be very, very good, especially on this small map. Yeah, we don't really have the control over knocking down these eggs very well. So this is a pretty challenging wave, as we weren't really able to stop any of the big enemies from spawning, but we do manage to live through it. And we pick up another wrench, of course. There's a level 3 wrench, so this luck investment that we've made early is really paying off right now. Also, there's an incendiary turret in the shop, which we are going to lock, because I mean, just more turrets is going to be very, very good for us. We want to just fill up this map as much as possible with our turrets and mines and things that scale off of engineering in general, which I believe is just turrets and mines. So we definitely really want to get at least a couple of medical turrets. That's going to go a long way for keeping us alive, because I mean, it increases the healing with our engineering stat, so that's going to make our engineering investment both offensive and defensive, which is very, very good. It's going to take some armor there, and yeah, we're going to invest in luck even more. Again, we want to scale this cyber ball damage. We would like to find more cyber balls and potentially baby elephants, but I mean, we gotta find them first, of course. And there's a shady potion, which is gonna lower our HP regen, but it's gonna give us a bunch more luck. So I think we're gonna invest in that. I think we can handle going down some. Again, as long as we find some medical turrets, then that should be enough to sustain us. Like, we definitely want to keep we want to get max HP and armor as wherever we can as well, as the sort of health sustain is bolstered when your HP is worth a lot more with a decent armor value. Yeah, we've got enough turrets that we're handling this wave 9 like pretty easily, honestly. We get a pretty decent chunk of resources out of that wave. There's a couple more wrenches, which is fantastic. Yeah, I mean, baby with a beard with this hero. If you're taking range damage, baby with a beard is phenomenal on a map like this, because it shoots projectiles out in an area once you kill something. It scales off range damage, so we can't take it, but yeah, if you have the chance, I would definitely say that's a very effective item, especially in this situation. I think it's just an incredibly effective item in general, but yeah, figured that was worth noting anyways. We're keeping our health total like pretty high. We're getting a lot of health drops that we're picking up while taking damage, so we need to find the medical turret relatively quick here if we can. We're gonna take some more luck there. We're at near 100 luck now. Hunting trophy. Unfortunately, I don't think our turrets can crit, so that's not something that we're interested in here. Although I'm gonna have to pay attention to the damage numbers now to make sure, and I mean, we don't have any crit chance. So that's actually, maybe that's something that I need to experiment with, because I know like your damage, like your percentage damage doesn't affect your turret damage. So I'm not sure if crit chance does as well. I know it does. Your on-hit effects are applied to your turrets. So like the ugly tooth and like knockback, I think, and as well as piercing and bouncing bullets, or ricocheting bullets, or whatever you want to call them. Those are all applied to your turrets, and you can see just how many health pickups are on the ground still, all thanks to that luck stat. We managed to stay at full health the entire time, and we didn't even need to pick up those ones that are remaining there. And there's another big investment in luck. The melee and range damage doesn't really matter, but it's just a very good item for us here. Although we still only have the single cyber ball, unfortunately. But we are getting other benefits from this luck. Also, we're up to 5 level 3 turrets now. And the level 3 turrets are laser turrets. They do high damage single target attacks. They're very good at taking down large enemies, as they hit single targets for a lot of damage, which of course is very good against big enemies, as I've said before. Hopefully it'll be good against the elites once we finally come up against them. One kind of downside of not being able to control where our damage goes as well is we aren't able to focus down the treasure goblins. But we did manage to take it down just by sheer volume of turrets that we have. Alright, we're gonna pick up a bandana. That's gonna add some piercing to our turret projectiles. Level 4 Ghost Flint, but definitely not interested in that. But seeing level 4 items in the shop is a great sign that we have a good investment in our luck here. Hopefully we can find some level 4 wrenches or something. All right, these tentacles are a little bit harder to take down. We're kind of stuck in the corner here, which we've been able to move around freely up until this point. We do get out and manage to collect some resources though. But yeah, these tentacles are kind of hampering our ability to move around here, which is a little unfortunate. But we do take some damage breaking free, but there's so many health pickups that we're able to recoup the health that we take breaking free. And so it all just kind of comes out in the wash. We're going to take some more armor there. Got a decent chunk of armor now. And there's an Estes couch. We're already low on speed, so we're absolutely going to be locking for this. Estes couch is just one of the best items in the game, I think. It's just such an incredible tank item. If you have even a reasonable amount of armor and health, then yeah, Estes couch just it makes you regen so fast that you become near unkillable. Alright, this is a horde wave for sure. You can see just by the enormous volume of enemies spawning in here, but our turrets with that piercing damage are really putting in work here. Our wrenches don't really do much, but they do have decent knockback, so they're kind of keeping enemies at bay from us here. Although if you are getting through, we're taking big chunks of damage, but being able to heal with those health pickups immediately, basically. And yeah, so we can slam this Estes couch now, and you can just watch our HP regen. So you get HP regen for negative speed. And yeah, so it jumped from 10 to I think it's 36. But yeah, if you just watch my HP bar, you'll see that the huge jump in regen is just so effective. Every time we take damage, our health bar just instantly refills, basically. We do move around very slowly, but that doesn't matter too much. The map is small, as well as we just need to sort of stay away out of harm's way as much as possible. Yeah, our health basically hasn't gone down at all. That could be just because our wave clear is very good from all our turrets, or the fact that our regen is kind of instantly off the charts with the Estes couch. take some more armor. That's just gonna make our regen even more effective. There's a sad tomato, which is gonna increase the HP regen even further. Starting at half health, I don't really think is even a downside, really. Because like you see, like we're back at full before enemies even really start to move towards us. Yeah, with the amount of HP regen, like starting at half health just doesn't matter at all. You're never gonna die before you're back at full, pretty much. Some larger charging enemies are a bit scary, but again, our health, like if you just look at the health bar, we take a bit of a hit and then just instantly refills. It's like a cheat code, you know. Definitely want to take more trees. Just means more health pickups and more crates for us. Take some more armor. Again, keep making those that HP more and more valuable. And now we've got 3 level 4 wrenches. So we've got 3 explosive turrets, which is fantastic. And we're gonna have another one next turn as we just lock another level 3 wrench and take some armor. All right, here we go. This is our first elite wave. So this is a real test to see how well our build has come together. We are taking big chunks of damage. Again, our regen allowing us to power through though. Unfortunately, our turrets aren't quite doing enough damage to the elite to be able to take it down. But I mean, we're able to control the wave relatively well. So like we're not in danger of like losing, but we're not able to take it down, unfortunately. I think killing elites is pretty tough with an engineering build, so we're going to lower our speed even a little bit more and lower the enemy's speed even more than that. Every time we lower our speed, we get even more HP regen from our SD Scout. Yeah, here we go, wave 18. A lot of fast charging enemies. This is generally a pretty tough wave if you're not doing decent and don't have good wave clear. But as you can see, our wave clear is very good as we are barely letting them stay on the map. No swarming happening here. It just really goes to show how effective these turrets are in this close quarters map. The explosive turrets now doing splash damage is really contributing to that. Alright, so we're up to 5 level 4 wrenches now. And there's another level 1 wrench, but unfortunately we can't even lock that. We are going to take some explosion size next turn, as it's going to work well with our explosive turrets, of course. Just gonna make our wave clear even better. The boss wave is gonna be pretty tough, as on this small map, it's gonna be really hard to dodge both bosses at the same time. Just with the amount of area that the bosses cover with their projectiles and whatnot, becomes very challenging to move around. You can see just explosions popping off all over the map. Our turret's really putting in work here. The fact that we're like super tanky is definitely helping as well. Take a little bit of dodge there. We've actually got a reasonable chunk of dodge as well to go with our armor and HP here, and HP regen. And yeah, our armor is very good. It's over 20 armor and like over 40 dodge is like a very decent little combination. As the hits that do hit us are gonna be blunted, and then like we've got a decent chance of just like dodging attacks altogether. And yeah, all the tank stats just like really work together very well. I guess I think that's kind of true of like everything in this game. Like the synergies are like kind of subtle in a lot of ways, but end up being very potent. And yeah, we're not having that hard of a time dodging projectiles. At least we weren't, but we are starting to. We did take a chunk of damage for a minute there, but we regened right out of it. Again, we're not going to be able to take out the bosses, unfortunately, with our turrets, but we are going to be able to survive the wave with full health and almost full health, anyways. We did take a hit right at the end there, which stopped us from winning at full health. But yeah, there we go. The old potato with engineering build. I'm a really big fan of this build. Again, like we just fill the area with turrets and let the turrets do the work. It's hard to take out elites, but yeah, this was again a lot of fun, and I think we maybe over invested in luck, but I mean that's just because we didn't find any other cyber balls. Just getting the single cyber ball and no like baby elephants is a little bit unfortunate, but you know that's the way it goes sometimes, and we still made do, and we still got there, and we were still plenty strong enough to survive. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps the channel, and I really appreciate it. Leave a comment if you have any comments, if you want to see any specific builds or like just anything really. I respond to every comment, and yeah, I love hearing from everyone. So yeah, with all that being said, I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow.